Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the full moon that's occurring on April 12th or 13th, depending on where you live in the world. We're going to take a look at each life path number and what this full moon could be bringing in for you. This, of course, is a general forecast. If you would like a more personalized forecast or a numerology reading, please book some time with me. My information's in the description box below. I would love to work with you and look at your charts and see what you're working with. All right, so let's take a look at this full moon. Life path 33.6. You are going to be working with the vibrations of the 49.4 and the 55, so 505. Beautiful energies. So the 49.4, this is an excellent cycle for anything business related or sharing your expertise in some way, sharing, contributing in some way. It doesn't have to be for money. It can just be you sharing, again, your wisdom, your messaging, your expertise in some way. You can find that to be really fulfilling now. It can bring you some kind of a greater sense of satisfaction or some kind of accomplishment at a job well done. Even again, if you're not being paid for it, you're just doing it because it feels good to do it. I would also say along those lines, this would be a great time to create some kind of greater outlet for yourself to share that expertise. So again, like a YouTube channel or a podcast, or go to a fair where you can showcase your work, something like that. And again, it's not about the end result. It's about the process of sharing that, sharing your work, sharing your gifts, that sort of thing. For some of you could see improvements in your health under this illumination, or it can bring in it can bring something to your attention around your health that you can then seek out a solution for. So that can be positive in that sense. I would also say this is a time to take action towards your pursuits and your desires, right? If you have a vision that you want to do something with, this is the time to start to make decisions that will move you in that direction. What is it that you want, and what does the path look like to get there? What steps do you have to take to move in that direction? This is a great energy for pushing you in that direction. You're going to have to commit to it. You're going to have to see it through to completion. It's going to likely take time and effort, but you will likely be very pleased with the outcome. You will have a lot of contentment there. You have a lot of 4 energy you're working with here, 49-4, right? So lots of 4s. So it will, whatever it is that you, again, set your intention towards and commit to, you will likely have to really see it through to completion because you're building something. But the rewards will be in direct proportion to the effort that you put forth, so it will be worth it. Keep going. I would also say pay attention to those pursuits, pay attention to those deeper desires and what it is that you commit yourself to. Make sure that they are leading you towards some kind of greater freedom from anxiety, poverty, insecurities, right? Instead of simply replacing one set of restrictions with another. So again, come back to your why. Why are you pursuing this? Why do you want this? Is it just going to bring more anxiety into your life and strife? Or is it actually going to open you up to expressing yourself in a way that feels good or creating the life for yourself that you really want to experience? So yeah, it's kind of like that. I'm going to quit smoking. But the quitting smoking, you start eating more unhealthy foods, right? So you're kind of you're releasing one addiction for another. So this energy just says, pay attention to what you're committing to and what you're dedicating your time and energy and life to, and just make sure that it's actually bringing you more joy. It's fulfilling you and not creating more anxiety or stress or etc. The other thing I love about this full moon for you all is you're working with that 55 energy, 505. And this can be this can bring in some kind of cause for celebration. So this can be a really active period. This can be a time for socializing with family and friends. It can bring in a lot of happiness and contentment and joy. And Also, for some of you, it can bring in a deeper relationship, whether that's a romantic relationship, a deeper friend connection, a pet, something like that, that can bring a lot of fulfillment and joy into your life, and will likely be a relationship that brings that lasting enjoyment into your life. A lot of happy changes can occur under this vibration because you got a lot of 5 energy you're working with, but it's benefic change. It's happy change. It's something to celebrate is how it can feel. And so you might move into some kind of different experience, a different environment, enter into a different relationship or a new relationship that can really alter your current situation and can feel really, really good. This is a time where you might see honors and accolades and gifts come in, rewards from your past efforts under this 55 energy. That can also bring in some kind of public recognition and greater connectivity with others, like your peers, that sort of thing. So it can be a really beautiful energy that can also bring in new opportunities. So pay attention to those opportunities that come in for you. So love this for you all. I think that overall, both of these energies are really pushing you to share your gifts, share your messaging, share your expertise, share what feels good for you to share and express in a way that feels good. And I think you'll get a lot of not only rewards and accolades and validation from that expression, but you'll feel good in the process. And you'll probably meet some really interesting people in the process as well. So hope it's a great one. Take care, 33s. Bye for now.